Hello. Welcome along. Hello. 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 How am I doing? I'm doing pretty good. Just got the grass mowed and got the pool all cleaned up. Figured I'd come and do a live stream for a little bit. Haven't done one in a little bit, so be a good chance to kind of just interact with a few people. John Doe, nice pool. Thank you. How are you doing? I don't know how you pronounce your name. Onyx Blue. Onyx Blue. Kind of like an onyx, but an onyx. Preppy Graham said hi. Hey, Preppy Graham. Welcome in. Steve got a pool. Doing a little live stream. Poolside. Maybe if we're lucky, I'll do a cannonball. Robert Coombs from the UK. Cheers, buddy. How you doing? I think you and I were chatting on a video about me coming over to visit the UK, if I'm not mistaken. And it's a nice pool. Swimming now, yeah. I mean, if you can swim, go swimming. That's for sure. Two-tone, of course I do. Of course I do. Two-tone. W pool. W. What's the W mean? Easton says hi. Hi, Easton. Two-tone. I will probably be taking do a little cannonball action. Yep, probably. I think the turtle is definitely looking at me. That's Rosie, the turtle. Rosie the turtle. And Easton Bostic, I can definitely give you a shout out. That's easy. All you gotta do is read somebody's name, Easton. Omics, yeah. Rosie, that's a great name. One of my viewers, Matt's daughter, picked it a while back. Did a live stream kind of name whatever. Asian, I'll probably be jumping in the pool. It's a little early to be jumping in. Love that huge pool liner y'all did with the hot water slide. Cheers, broski from California. I am so love the name, by the way. But thank you. That was a unique situation. Guaranteed next couple months are going to be boring rectangles. So trying to can you join the live? I think you're on the live. You're on the live. You're on the show. Everybody's on the show. We made the show. Yeah, thank you. Where in California are you from? I used to hang out in San Mateo, San Jose. My father used to live out there. We are live. We're live. We are live. Two-tone. Asians from Manchester. Nice. San Diego. I've been to San Diego too. Coronado Island. I was at Coronado Island. Easton can join the live. You're in the live. Yeah, we got a little garden. Just little plants and stuff like that. This must be a code word. Code word coming in. Is this Morse code? Okay. A Shane. It's pretty funny. Well, yeah, back to work. I hope everybody enjoyed their, well, I imagine, I'd imagine the 4th of July is not celebrated over in the UK, but over here in the United States, we were celebrating our independence from the UK. No taxation without representation. Well, let's see. I gotta get in the shade, first of all. All right, I'll switch the view up. Nick, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. All right, let's get this dude out of here. All right. That person is gone. Hello, Tom. Tom2579. How you doing? Where are you from, Tom? Where are you from? Let's see. Well, now the comments are kind of slowing down a little bit. That's good. I wonder if it froze up. Doing good from Arizona. Love Arizona, Tom. That's where I brought my wife out to the Grand Canyon. And I proposed to her there. That's where I proposed to my wife, the Grand Canyon. We have some dreams of going back there. Onyx blue, that is a duck in the pool. That is a rubber duck in the pool. Yep, it's our thermometer. It says 85 degrees. 85 degrees. It's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Finally, summertime is finally here, just in time to go away. Just in time to go away. Yeah, I did build this pool with stick and mud. Pretty much that's how it was built, not gonna lie. Shorty with the love. Shorty with the love. Shorty. Have you ever heard of Purdy Pools from Arizona? And yeah, I am on Instagram. My wife, she kind of runs the Instagram. Kind of hardly ever on there though. No Speedo at the moment. Chosen one. Chosen one with the jokes. Chosen one with the jokes. Yeah, me personally, I've never heard of Purdy Pools. But I can definitely look them up. I'm assuming all the pools out in Arizona there are gunite pools, right? Hey, welcome in. Maze hates snipping. Does liners on the East Coast? Where on the East Coast? Frank Barber says hello. How you doing, Frank Barber? A lot of rain where Onyx is from. Virginia. Oh, Virginia's beautiful. I love Virginia. Matt, what's up, Matt? We're hanging out poolside with Rosie. Hi, Lacey. Wait, hold on. Let me flip it around and be a little appropriate here. Oh, see how my eyes are going bad. This is how I got to read the comments. What are you saying? Hi, Lacey. Hope you're having fun with your dad. Lacey, oh, here we go. This must be, here, I'll just put you in timeout for 24 hours. Timed out. Yeah, I think I did, Matt. Yeah, we took care of that. I think that was probably the same person under a different name. But, yeah, took care of that. That's what moderators are good for. So how's everybody doing this weekend? Today's Sunday. We all got to go back to work tomorrow, Monday. Not my favorite urban garden. I will jump in. I will most likely end this live stream with me jumping in the pool. I think that's what I'm gonna do. What is that blue thing in the pool? That's just a little chlorine hockey puck floater. Put those 3-inch chlorinating tabs in there. I don't normally like to use those things, but I'm having issues with my chlorinator at the moment, so I kind of went to the old school. And well, I can tell you that if me needing to do a backflip is what's gonna need to happen in order for you to subscribe, I don't think that's gonna happen because I don't know how to do a backflip. And but I think that the channel is worth subscribing to because it's a growing channel. I grow every day. And if you like swimming pools, would you paint your roof? Yeah, I don't know. I got no issues painting my roof. Well, I'll tell you what. I don't know why your channel is dead. What is your channel all about? Tell me what your channel is about. YouTube is tough work. Gaming. Oh, my son's probably a subscriber to you then. My son's big into gaming. Ah. Well, I'll tell you what, my favorite game was Nintendo. The old school NES. Super Mario Brothers 3. Loved Super Mario Brothers 3. That was a super fun game. And then Mario Kart. You know, I love Mario Kart. I want to try the new Switch 2. The new Mario Kart for the Switch 2. I want to try that. But I don't know. Maybe 2 days ago. Maybe 2 days ago it rained. I don't know. It's been prayers to everybody in Texas, though. I'll tell you that. Prayers to everybody in Texas. Yeah, so I can tell you that I gain subs and lose subs every day. You know, and as odd as it sounds, I definitely like can pay attention to how many subscribers I have, like right down to the number pretty much, and I can tell when I'm losing subscribers. A lot of times I'll have a video go viral or, you know, do something good and it'll gain a lot of subscribers, and then YouTube kind of goes in and screens it all out. And, well, Asian, I can promise you that I will be doing a cannonball. Well, maybe a jackknife or a dive or a belly flop. This live stream will definitely end right around 6 o'clock. And is the pool build new or old? Well, my wife and I built this pool out of scrap parts. We'll take a walk around. I'll show you the yard. We'll take a walk around. It's tough to read in the... Well, unfortunately, I say a lot. There's nothing I can do about that, you know. Do the best you can, right? Do the best you can. So this is Rosie. That's Rosie. Friday, I definitely do not eat my boogers. Nope, I don't eat my boogers. This is my wife's pond over here. A little something action. And Matt with a $20 super chat. What? Well, let's hit the like button on the Matt. Matt, you're the man, buddy. Is it $20 Canadian? Is that like, sometimes I get people, they come in and they'll donate like $30, and then I look at it and it's actually only like 63 cents or something like that. But no, yours is legit, Matt. I'm looking at my my money count right now, buddy. You definitely just hooked it up. The shadow says, "What's up?" Matt, you're the man, buddy. You're like the only one that's ever given me consistent super chats over the years, buddy. Well, actually, Matt, have you been subscribed longer than a year? We've been at it for a while, right? Been at it for a while. Matt's my buddy. Gotta get the passport situation. Well, let's make this appropriate. Hi, I just wanted to say thank you for the $20 super chat, Matt. You're really cool, man. Oh, buddy, yo, what's the brown thing? We're talking about a dead plant? Brown thing. I'm looking around for a brown thing. The hot tub? We're talking about the hot tub? A couple things that are brown around here. It's kind of like Brown Town. And, yeah, I'm waiting on the tow truck. Hey, the shadow. Shadow's in the house. Onyx. I don't know, man. I don't know what a euro. I don't know. I guess I'd take euros. I'd take everything, right? Take it all. Yeah, it's the hot tub. I wish I could get my wife out here to record me doing a cannonball into the pool. I'm not sure if my wife is still watching, but if she is, come outside. Come outside. I'm gonna donate one today. Yeah, she's in the house. She's cooking up some dinner. We're getting ready to have some dinner. Like I said, we're waiting for the tow truck. The Jeep Wrangler's broke. So we're looking for sponsors for the old YouTube. Steve got a pool page so we can get the Jeep fixed. But let's see. Let me get caught up here. Cooking. Okay, you're cooking. Well, if you have a minute when you want to help me end the live stream, I'll do a cannonball, but I could always rig my phone up in the duct tape. Wavy, the pool is 5.5 feet deep. 5.5 feet deep. And Kumar, I don't think it's a bright idea to drink from this pool. You know, people can get sick when they do stuff like that. Onyx, that's cool. Asian, great question. Now we're getting into my life. What is my favorite sport? Well, my favorite sport to play is baseball. I was on the varsity baseball team in high school. 3 touchdowns in 1 game. But my favorite sport to watch is football. And I'm a New York Giants fan. That's a great question, nerd fart. Would you ever build pools as curves instead of squared? And the answer to that question is all the time. Robert Coombs, another great. I'm loving these questions, people. I love the questions. Giants fan too. Let's go, Russell Wilson. I'm stoked about this. So, all right. If I get sidetracked, Robert, just bring me back to ground zero. But I'm going to do my best to explain what got me into the swimming pool industry. I actually graduated high school and I went to cooking school to learn how to be a chef. Johnson & Wales University out in Rhode Island, to be exact. And I graduated, and I don't know. I ended up becoming friends with a girl, you know, who broke my heart, made me cry, the whole nine. And her dad owned a pool company and basically just said, hey, if you're going to be hanging out with my daughter, you're going to be working for me. So it's kind of how I got into working in pools. And then I just realized that, you know, I was making more money doing the pool work than I was in the chef work. And the kitchen was too hot, so I got out, went into the bottom of an 8-foot deep hole, and never looked back. So, you know, the owner of the company that I work for, Brian, You know, we went to high school together. Some of you may know, some of you may not know. I'm very close with the owner of the company and the vice president of the company. So let me catch back up here. Tunnel pool. Richard, be right back. I need a pool. Favorite hobby. Favorite hobby. My favorite hobby is going to tag sales and going to flea markets and selling stuff on eBay. I do have an eBay store, but I hardly ever go on there. But it's been a minute. Never seen a pool with curved sides for the skimmers. Cool look. The first move. What did you do to your the first time? That's a good question. The first time I met my wife was on Father's Day or close to Father's Day, and I met her entire family. I met her father, her mother, sister, aunts, uncles, brothers, cousins, sisters, the whole nine, you know. And we just kind of hang out, had a lot of similar interests in life, a lot of similar life values and things like that, and hung out, never looked back. So I've been pretty consistent with the relationship with my wife, and I've been pretty consistent with the relationship at my job. And you know, I feel that I do a pretty good job of being consistent with the YouTube. You know, I take a lot of pride in the YouTube, and a lot of it's very fun. It's a very fun experience, and I'm so glad that I finally got it going. I've been wanting to do YouTube for, geez, my wife could correct me, but maybe 10 plus years. You know, ever since YouTube came out, I wanted to get into that. Shorty, you see Matt gave us a $20 super chat, or a super thank you. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Robert, cool story. Thank you. I love to hear everyone's story. I love the pool industry. Yeah, I tell you, I would love to visit the UK one day, though, Robert. If I was gonna ever go to anywhere in Europe, it would be either like UK, maybe Italy, maybe Germany too. But can you give me a birthday shout? Alex, I can definitely say happy birthday to your friend Nick. Nick Gurr? Nope. Oh, you got me. Oh, you got me. Nick, that's terrible. You should be ashamed of yourself, Alex. Going around on people's lives and doing that stuff. Matt, I just got played, Matt. Yo, what up, Scuba Steve? Yo, let me be official, Scuba Steve. Yo, see, I'm blind, bro. I got this out, you know what I mean? If I'm reading comments, I gotta go like this. What's up, man? Good to hear from you, though, bro. Scuba Steve, everybody go check out the Scuba Steve. You know, he does have a YouTube channel. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, Steve, this is the pool I was telling you about that I built out of plywood. So, you know, basically, you know, that was a 4x8 sheet. And then these were like a scrap piece of steel panel. And then plywood, 8 foot, you know, plywood, you get the idea. But then, so on the radiuses, oh, I almost fell in the pool. But on the radiuses here, I have like these A-frames going right here. And, you know, of course I got vertical bracing on the plywood. And we just went nuts with the Flex Seal. And, yeah, very much thanks. It's a nice pool, man. I wish I had... See, I know that I can comfortably read Scuba Steve's comments and not have to proofread. Some of these comments, buddy, you got to proofread them before you holler them out. You know what I'm saying? Nerd Fart I'm a knee pad kind of dude. Steve, there's a lot of Steves hopping to sleep. Asian, nice to see you. You didn't want to stick around for the cannonball. I'll jump in a cannonball real quick. I'll do it real quick for you if you want. And well, you got to head out. But only if you say you're still here, Asian. If Asian is still okay, all right, we're gonna do it. This is for everybody in the UK. All right. Woo! That was great. Woo. Oh yeah, refreshing. Oh. Ah, thank you for convincing me to do that. That was awesome. No, I didn't almost bust my head. Steve, thank you. Asian, thank you very much. Pool almost spilled over. Yeah. That's all right. I stood here. You might find this. Oh, Matt. Oh, it was a comment. It was a comment, Matt. Just the way he pronounced his name. I'll give you a little hint. His first name was Nick. But when you say it, it's, you know. So anyway, I got played that way. All right, next time. I can't guarantee a live stream anytime soon, but definitely definitely putting videos out every day. Every day. Yeah. Oh boy. That was a nice little dip, I'm not gonna lie. Bye-bye, bye-bye. I don't know. What else is new, Matt? What's new in the world of Canada? Prayers to everybody in Texas. If anybody's on from Texas, that's crazy what happened down there. Bro, what are those tiny chairs? Loving the questions on this live stream. Some of the best questions I've ever had. These are just little planter holders, you know, or they got little holes in them. But the flowers died. Yo, blind carpenter, what's up, buddy? Trying to get this blind carpenter thing situated. Blind carpenter. Yeah, everybody go check out the blind carpenter. And tornado. See, there's a few similarities between the blind carpenter and tornado, if I'm not mistaken. But what's up, tornado? Hanging out, buddy. A good time watching, hanging out with you on your live stream the other day. And yeah, you missed the cannonball, but I'll do another one for you, buddy. Definitely, definitely. I just can't guarantee when that's gonna happen. Oh, buddy. Proud of you for cleaning up that mess there and that you had going on there. If you came over to my house and you saw my basement, I think you would realize that you and I have a lot more in common than you think. That's what I think. Yeah, well, I tried chiming in on that live stream, and he was like, the service was like cutting in and out, so wasn't able to. Wyatt Earp. That's a good question, Wyatt Earp. You know, there's a lot of scrap parts, but yeah, I'd say altogether a couple grand, maybe that, something like that. But yeah, I haven't talked to Only Pools in a little bit. He's been pretty busy. You have 3 shops stuffed into one building when the floods came. Yeah, the flooding, man. Yeah, the water is definitely beautiful. pretty easy, you know. And that's the thing is, like, I don't do anything like weird and complicated with the pool. I just keep it simple, you know. Some chlorine, some pH, and some alkalinity, you know, some stabilizer, and all on what you know and who you know. Yep. Yes, sir. Well said, Scuba Steve. And Wyatt Earp, yes, my wife and I actually built this pool, and there is video on this build. I have video from every step of the way on this pool, and it's just you just have to go back maybe a year's worth. I mean, I have like almost 3,000 videos, so there's a lot going on, you know, especially if I'm uploading anywhere from 3 to 9 videos a day. So, but if you went back way back into some of my oldest videos, you could definitely see a build not centered. Not centered. Okay, let me scooch over. Let me scooch over. How's that? Is that better? Marky Mark. Well, hey, I mean, it's all good. I think it was, you know, sometimes, you know, how do you know that I wasn't trying to do that anyway? Well, I don't know. I wasn't sure if I was going to do a little live stream. Marky Mark, you were funny. You made me laugh. You know, you made me laugh and you got my head thinking, so that's something to be proud of. All you had to do is type in a couple little words and you got to hear your name, Marky Mark. Love Marky Mark and the Funky Punch. Well, I didn't want a pool tornado, but my wife was very persistent, and thank you, Mark, and got permission from the landlord, and go from there. Nope, I definitely don't grow any of that, but you know, definitely been arrested for that growing up. Long time ago, it used to be illegal. But not no more. My, how the times have changed. Yeah, I don't know. We tried growing tomatoes and peppers and stuff like that. Yeah, no, it's all legal up here where I live for sure. In some areas of the world, it's still illegal though, like South Carolina, for instance, I believe. But that's it. That's it. A good time. Steve, Scuba Steve, it's nice to have you in on my live stream. I really appreciate that. Matt, Tiny, Lizard, all you folks. You know, sometimes I'll flip it around on myself, but I don't know. I just wanted to chime in and kind of interact with you folks for a little bit. You know, you're my friends. You're my friends inside the phone. You know what I'm saying? I'm literally here hanging out in my backyard by myself. That's the chair I was just sitting on. You know, but with my phone in my hand, I have all the friends in the world, and y'all are super cool, and for whatever reason you make me feel really special and really important, and I'm not sure I'll ever truly understand what it is about myself that people like. I love myself, don't get me wrong. It's just, you know, I had no idea that people would be that into what I do for a living and stuff like that, if any of that makes sense. But always a pleasure, man. Look forward to your comments and likes and shout outs. Yeah, I hope I get distracted easy. You guys are cool. Nice pool, Mark. Thanks for the live. Really enjoyed your live. Robert, Thank you. Cheers. Good luck. Good luck to the what is it? The Premier Soccer League. I don't know who you follow over there in the on the football on the football. You know, the soccer football. Anyway, I'm shutting her down, folks. Shutting her down. Take care. Be good.